SFJ 4x4 Studios presents
in my oversized four-wheel drive Jeep.
a Jeep podcast starring industry experts.
Pure monosity.
What? Say that again.
With mad scientist Scott Brown,
Use my drill press as a sort of lathe.
our host Neil Simpson,
If one light goes out, they all go out.
filled with shenanigans.
We are really professional with Jeeps.
This is I Speak Jeep.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever, however you are joining us. This is the I Speak Jeep podcast presented by SFJ4x4.com. My name is Neil, and I am in Grandma's couch studio. Joined, are you wearing Gremlins again?
No.
Oh, Yoda. Yoda. I'm rocking a YJ, decorative Christmas Jeep. Jeff, the Italian stallion, the producer.
With the ugly sweater with Yoda on it.
Lovely. And then we have the
Merry
Grinch.
Force be with you.
I say, isn't that actually the little baby Yoda?
Yeah, Groku.
Yeah, Grogu.
Well, and then we've got the Grinch over here.
Yep.
Who?
Bah humbug.
Bah
Nothing.
humbug.
No colors, just a dark palette.
Yeah. I looked this morning for if I had any Christmas hoodies, including my wife's. I did not. So
Wow.
that's where we're at.
That's why Jeffrey put the wreath next to you, so that
Oh, yeah, we'll just hang it on him so he looks like
you
he's
could just put it right over his
in
neck.
Christmas gear. And that for our audience is Mad Scientist Scott Brown.
Yes.
Yep. All the adrenaline.
I was going to say, and this is our last podcast, live podcast for the 2025 year. And, want to take a moment to thank everybody who has prioritized this program as part of their infotainment. It has been our goal to increase our audience, our market share, bringing awesome Jeep and off-road content to you, both technical and event coverage and, specific manufacturer interview-wise. We've covered a lot of ground this year, and I think obviously come the 1st of 2026, we'll talk a little bit more about that. Today is about, kind of having fun and being in some Christmas spirit, regardless of what Scott's trying to do over there. And
I'm just going to jump right to the comments because they're already on fire this morning with Nate jumping in first saying good morning and then asked if we were going to kill the stream and start over like we did last week.
that was Jeff's hustle just to dethrone you, Nate. That's really what it comes down to.
Giaga Jeeper says good morning, SFJ. And we got Jeannie saying good morning and Merry Christmas, everyone. We got Nate saying if we weren't canceling it, Merry Christmas. We got Giaga Jeepers. He's here early.
He says probably going to kill this stream.
Yep.
That's what he's saying.
Yep. And then Merry Christmas as well from him. Billy Joe's saying good morning and Merry Christmas. Robert Seaman was saying good morning, SJF. Wow, that's going to throw me off. The Man in Black talking about Scott. And no to this being the last episode of the year. Mm-hmm. And Bill McWilliams saying good morning.
Yeah, good morning to everybody. And if you're listening to this at a slightly later date, which is the vast majority of our listening audience, understand that nearly every Monday you can join us live at 10:19 a.m. on the Book of Faces and the YouTubes. You can jump into the comment section and sling comments with the folks who are regularly here, and as you post, there's a potential for us to read your comment on air as well. It has been a bang-up season so far. We're doing our due diligence to turn as many Jeeps out as humanly possible. A lot of people who have put their kind of their faith in us to remedy, repair, and remediate. Lots of R's there. Their Jeeps, and so we've done a really, really good job this December of getting a lot out the door. And so we're staying busy kind of through the next couple days, still trying to stay that course. With that said, a lot of people have been appreciative and recognize that. And so there's been a number of gifts, and we want to recognize those people and some of those gifts in the process. But that's not to say that people who have sent meat and cookies and keepsakes throughout the rest of the year are any less appreciated. We typically try to recognize those folks on air as well. The holiday season brings cookies and cakes and donuts and ornaments and wreaths and all types of goodies.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously we're going to be playing a game today. And if you hang in there through the game, you will get the full, complete rendition of the 12 Days of Jeepmas.
And Neil remembered the uke today.
For Randall, so we have a particular listener and a individual friend of mine whose Jeep is waiting patiently in line to get a degree of love. He's been on site for probably since May, April of this year, and hopefully we'll get to him first of the new year here. But we were in his top 3 podcasts that he listens to regularly, and he said, well, if you just had ukulele lessons, you'd probably top out at number 1. And when Jeffrey had suggested, or Scott suggested, we were going to be playing guitar.
Didn't want to.
So I have my daughter's purple uke, and I'm going to not be... Yeah, that's what you're going to get, Jeff. So you're going to sound amazing compared to me. But I'm going to be doing uke lessons during the Jeepmas song.
Just because I love that in the comments that people kind of pick on each other and go back and forth with banner. We got Robert Seaman saying, nice of you to show up, Joe O'Brien. And then Nate saying, Joe's late. And Joe replying, I had to let Nate out. Just pure entertainment.
Yes. Yep.
And for those that don't know, Nate was in Trail Hero X.
Yes.
And I don't know if we're actually allowed to spoil that, or if we should just.
I mean, I think that if people are interested, they should look it up on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
And find the series or clips as are available.
There's a very fun surprise in that.
For sure. So definitely something that, is part of this Jeep family. That is part of the I Speak Jeep podcast. And so we encourage you to go and support Nate and his endeavors and Trail Hero X and their adventures.
Yeah, absolutely. Or jump in the comments and join back in. And Nate actually is revealing that he is the champ from that. So
we are the champions. Nate is the champion.
Supposed to be strumming your uke.
Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. So
the plus side is that was so far off, we don't have to worry about copyright.
No.
That's fair. Other than them being sad about how bad it was.
Well, that's possible too.
Cease and desist because they don't want us ever to do that again. Fair.
And Billy Joe said she thinks all 3 of us need to sing today. Who agrees? No. And Giaga Jeepers saying many local celebrities.
Well, and as Dave from Giaga Jeepers kind of jumps in the comments, I do want to recognize he took it upon himself. Obviously, you may or may not know over the couple of years of my socials that I had a complete, like the Grinch, my heart grew 10 sizes that season that I put Crocs on. And while I was a official Croc hater, a year or 2 ago, and Jeff still is on team no Croc.
That's right.
I put them on and never looked back. My heart grew 10 sizes that day. Giaga Jeepers went ahead and purchased some Blazin headlight pieces for my Crocs.
Specifically because you're so known on YouTube for always having a headlight on.
Yes. Yep. My headlamp. And now my Crocs can be illuminated, but not the pair that I have on currently, because these are official closed-toed work-approved Crocs, which actually do not have
a real thing.
The side vents. They are a real thing. I actually special ordered them on Crocs website with anti-slip grip and everything. So who knew that was a thing? I do now. So
and Giaga Jeepers said he had to make them cool for you somehow.
Yeah. yeah, for sure. So I don't have them on today, but I do appreciate that that gesture.
And besides the crock lights, we did get donuts brought in this morning from Harold, who we worked on a CJ Blue CJ.
Scott did
for.
a CJ5 kind of a cleanup resto stuff.
7.
7.
CJ7. It was an 85.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the 5 came from. It was an 85 CJ7. We made it not stall at stoplights or stop signs. I know that was a big piece.
Yeah. So
And he showed up with the Santa hat on this morning.
Yeah.
With a couple dozen Biagio donuts, which
East Lake.
which if you don't know, it's a big Lake County donut place, which is kind of famous for their donuts. Delicious. Thank you.
Then we had Jeannie Onuska brought us food over the weekend. I can't even pronounce the type of roll or loaf that was, but it is, very good. Cinnamon and raisin type loaf.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
then
ready
some
to tear
chocolates
into
to
it.
go with it. Yeah, you're gonna like it a lot. My kids destroyed it.
Awesome.
Our loaf this weekend. So then we had we had Christmas cards coming in. I know most recent one was from the Furies that they custom make it.
Yep, hand make the cards.
Yep. And then the Gregs with the Christmas wreath that we have on the couch sitting next to Scott over there.
Which should be around Scott's neck and try and give him a little bit of Christmas spirit in the process.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'm certain there's plenty of people who have extended and offered gestures, and this is we really, like I said, throughout the year, whether it's meat sticks or maple syrup or fun gifts. I mean, obviously, Jeannie and Jeff Whitling have been great supporters. Rob and Teresa Persander, their Jeep was just delivered back to Jupiter, Florida. They've sent us, countless gifts over the past year or
That's
so.
right, folks. We don't
James
just work on
Highlands.
Jeeps and Earth. We go to Jupiter too.
Where's your badoom on your crappy?
I don't even know anymore. I don't know. It's probably there.
All right, Jeff. You just. That's what Jeff.
Okay.
Oh my God, he's a really qualified producer. That's always what I come back with when other things don't go right, and then there's this. Why do we have the Taco Bell
Why not?
Liv Moss? All right, let's we're getting unhinged again.
Nate's
We're getting
upset that Nate's upset because Harold brought us donuts and that's his thing.
I understand that. So all right,
They'll need more. Don't worry.
We enjoy donuts from all over the world, so it's fine.
We do. That's I was gonna say. Now we have not established what our exchange is going to be for Bantam next year. Mm-hmm. But it could be a donut exchange.
I'm gonna go on record just to.
We have to be careful that it's not the
Little Debbie's donuts and
Right.
the little 6-packs.
Right.
I'm with you.
Mrs. Freshly's donuts. No,
Anywho,
none of the prepackaged.
just like me, my favorite is just a plain glazed donut. So, if you're getting us donuts, please give me at least one plain glaze.
Just the most regular vanilla. I mean, I like vanilla too. And I'm just you want the most plain Jane. Do you like a Krispy Kreme donut? Is that like that kind of plain glaze?
That's okay.
Those are good when they're warm.
Yeah. All donuts are better when they're warm.
Can we talk about vanilla for 1 second? And I have to just loosely share this story, and then we should actually do something productive of sort. It's really not that kind of day. Did my wife's family Christmas party this weekend, and we had a funny travesty turn of event. My wife and I are trying to put together the piece, and so maybe some people can weigh in. My sister-in-law comes running up to me right as I got there with the kids, and she had made homemade vanilla. It was really nice, quality homemade vanilla, which was 6 months in the making. Mm-hmm. Okay, I have not made vanilla myself, but she explained the process, and I was like, okay, that's really cool. And there's a little date stamp on it. It's a cute bottle, a cute label. Definitely this kind of like Instagram, Etsy inspired kind of presentation. All was well. Okay. That was awesome. You know, I was very thankful. I love that kind of stuff. You know, the homemade. You know, kind of just the uniqueness of it. Then we had an extra little gift bag that when we got home, I thought it was directly for my wife. My wife was unable. She was sick this weekend, so she was unable to go with us. So I thought this gift bag maybe I didn't know where it was from. Come to find out, my other sister-in-law, as we unpackage this, equally has a bottle of homemade vanilla in there. But it's got equally a cute little label, which does not look like the one my other sister-in-law did. And now it's got her name and an equal date stamp and, you know, got a little bow on it and everything like that. So both of them made homemade vanilla that takes an extended period of time to produce independently of each other. So I want to know, I'm asking out to the world, is this a thing? Like, how did, like, and I obviously, like, my wife and I, we didn't, like, talk to it's my wife's sister and then our sister-in-law via marriage and whatnot. Obviously, I wasn't going to bring it up because I was like, oh, you guys give the same exact gift. It took you 6-8 months to make this thing. You know what I mean? I wasn't getting involved in that family gobbledygook. But is that a thing? Is anybody else making vanilla right now? Is that just our family that's like having to make gourmet homemade vanilla?
I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know that.
How do they both independently make vanilla, then gift it in similar capacities with this same, kind of vigorous, like Etsy, Instagram inspired?
It's actually
You didn't know there was a vanilla exchange?
I didn't know there was a vanilla exchange.
How vanilla of you.
My wife my wife was like, is there something on like TikTok right now? Is this like a thing? Is it trending to make your own vanilla?
Well, it would have been trending 6 months ago.
Right. Yes. Right. 6 months ago, I could not even fathom Christmas time, let alone start a batch of vanilla. So, so it sounds like you guys are not in on the vanilla making.
Other than we were getting ice cream and there was like triple vanilla. And I was like, how do you vanilla?
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
That's about the strength of the vanilla.
Extra vanilla.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually...
There's French vanilla. There's vanilla bean. There's a lot of vanillas.
Sorry, we're not as cultured as you, Jeff.
That's what I was just thinking.
He's got a pot of vanilla going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jeff has the pot of vanilla going on. It's gonna come out for the Bantam. It's gonna be the vanilla exchange.
Also, I know
right
is
now,
I can't
folks.
give you the gift anymore. I got to go throw those away.
Right now, folks, it is December. You could start your pot of vanilla, and apparently it will be prepared for Bantam for Jeff.
Oh, jeez.
Oh dear.
All right, we should. Oh, that was my best.
That sounded like you knew what you were doing. So we've got
Randall. I'm playing the ukulele for you, just so you know.
our game today is Jeepmas Truth or BS or Factor Cap or whatever terminology you want to use for that. But I'm going to read.
So wait a second. You have attempted to produce facts for us again.
Yes.
So that means that that Scott and I are screwed because Jeff just makes things up.
He uses some web that doesn't.
Yeah, it's the first search population that fires up after for Google, and it could be absolutely erroneous.
What gets better about this is this time I'm going to allow you the option of explaining your answer if I say that you're wrong. And if I like your explanation, you'll get the point anyways. If I don't like your explanation, you lose a point. And the loser has to read a mad gab that the winner chooses the words for. So,
all right, let's do it.
I'm going to give you guys the option if we either alternate back and forth or if I just throw the question out and you both have to answer.
Let's shout it out.
Okay. Jeep has released an official Christmas-themed Wrangler from the factory.
False.
It is false. I feel like Davey would argue otherwise because of the white cap edition that they just released, though.
What's the white cap edition?
You'll have to ask Davey. He produced it for me, so that's where that question came from. Santa's,
Well, that was good. So wait, do we both get a point?
you get a point.
Do we both get a
You
point?
each get a point. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
All right.
you were both right. Santa's sleigh has been compared to a Jeep in automotive advertising.
Yes. True.
True.
Both get a point.
Woo!
There are Jeep owners who leave Christmas lights on their rigs year round.
True.
True.
Yeah.
I feel like we should be ringing in on a button.
So these are the easy ones.
I would.
I was going to say, I feel
would
like
took
he's
too
setting
much
us up
planning.
for failure.
Jeep owners are statistically more likely to decorate their vehicle for Christmas than any other 4x4 owner.
True.
True.
False.
Go ahead, Jeff.
4x4 owner.
Yes.
So was the Land Rover people decorating more than Jeeps? Because I got it.
I mean, what? The Toyota guys are out there fighting with each other and smacking hands over
No.
who's got the lower crawl ratio.
No, they're breaking all their Bremfield joints in the front axle. And
Right.
repairing
I
them.
mean, and there's so it's not the Toyota guys.
No.
Bronco just barely became relevant. They've
Yeah.
been extinct for 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah, the biggest thing Bronco did before that was be on national television with somebody driving it on the
Right.
freeway.
We were murdering people with Broncos.
I'm personally, I'm with you guys, and I'm giving you guys the point for the explanation because it's bull crap that.
Well, I
that
want
would
to
be
know
false.
what did
Yeah.
you find? What did you think you found?
I don't have that in front of me, but I did. Find it was statistically that was ranked second. So
This is Drew Carey's, whose line it is anyway.
Correct.
The points don't matter and
right.
everything's made up. I want to know what 4x4 is statistically more
Yeah,
decorated
who
than
the
Jeeps.
heck? What's left?
we're gonna get into the next round
Square
here.
body Jeep. Square body.
I mean, are we talking about like? Are there still basically Jeeps though over in India where they like paying as much stuff on them as
Oh,
possible?
yeah.
I guess technically that's decoration.
that is technically.
But aren't they Jeep based?
I don't think it's India, but I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I knew you would.
Which is technically a jitney.
Yeah, which is Jeep based.
Or jeepney. You can say jitney or jeepney, depending on what culture, which is all Jeep based.
Yeah.
It goes back to World War II, surplus parts.
Yeah,
Cuba has a bunch of them.
Absolutely.
Man, who? But you don't actually have anything to produce. Who I'm frustrated with right now.
Correct.
I just have to shout into the clouds.
yeah.
Okay.
A Jeep Wrangler has appeared in more Christmas movies than the Ford Bronco.
Yes,
True.
true.
Jeep Wrangler in Christmas movies. Ford Bronco. I will, for the sake of the game, go false.
Scott gets the point.
Mm.
It is true.
They
What
were-
Christmas movie?
They were extinct for 40 years. So
I know, but I was trying to think of
I mean,
what
unless they
Christmas
went by
movies.
like a Bronco graveyard where they're all rusted out in the background. Or
Well, I was
something.
trying to figure out what Christmas movies have a Jeep in it.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
They're often in the background, but there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was trying to think if there was one that actually played a significant role.
Yeah.
Probably. Jeep once tested a concept vehicle designed for extreme cold weather holiday travel.
Yes.
False.
It's actually true. You were confident about that. Do you
I
know,
was.
Do you know what it is, or do you know about this?
Um,
Because I didn't know that one.
well, so twofold. There have been, in my opinion, there have been a couple iterations where Jeep specifically have played with regional accessorization. So
Okay.
we had packages specifically made for the Alaskan frontier as the U.S. pushed through the Alaskan highway up into the Arctic Circle. So
I guess in my logical brain, when you said holiday season, I thought, no. Yes, they've made things more for winter time than that, but it isn't specifically the holiday season. It's just winter.
Okay. Well, Jeff, did you have any further information on that specific?
So I get my point back because I had a good argument.
No, you're going to lose a point on that.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I think you should lose all the points.
you lost a point on that one. Jeep dealerships are required to play Christmas music during December.
Ooh. Now, that would require me going to a dealership to know anything about.
I mean, it seems to be everywhere, so I'm going to say probably.
Required to play Christmas music.
That totally sounds like something corporate would do. So I'll say true.
I'm going to say false.
Neil gets the point.
Yes.
There is
But are they playing Christmas music? Probably.
probably.
Probably, but,
But
the
they're-
requirement for their dealer quota or whatever.
There is an official Jeep Christmas ornament licensed by Stellantis.
Ooh.
Yes, there is Jeep Christmas ornaments.
No, officially licensed by Stellantis.
They
Quit
have
trying
to be. If they have the Jeep grill, it has to be licensed.
No, there's permission, and there's they
So,
actually.
I think you're
talking
talking.
to do it.
Did you say commission license? Read it again because we're going to be doing semantics
There's an
now.
official Jeep Christmas ornament licensed by Stellantis.
So I have a Willys MB that hangs on the Christmas tree, and it is officially licensed by Jeep because it is the Jeep image.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I'm fulfilling my ukulele.
Scott, you believe it's
instructional.
true?
Yes.
I believe it's false.
Scott gets the point because Hallmark and Stellantis have actually partnered to do an annual ornament.
And say
That's fun.
and any time it says Jeep or anything like that,
I
it has
know,
to be
but I think what he's
That's
trying to do
different.
is what Jeff is trying. It's a semantic issue right now. I
It's a
understand what
Jeffrey
you're
problem.
doing. It's a Jeffrey problem.
Yeah.
because he's talking about a annually commissioned ornament, which is actually a conversation we just had prior to going on air today. That I would like to commission an annual ornament ourselves.
Right.
I think that would be super fun. The Greg's Christmas Tree Farm does it, and they have gifted us the ornaments annually as well at this point. I think it's super cool. I am a little disappointed that I have not made it a priority to pursue and collect actual Jeep official annually commissioned ornament. And also, I'm not being marketed. Like, Jeep, I am your target market. Why am I not getting
That's fair.
inundated with those ads?
Because it's Hallmark selling them, not Jeep.
Okay.
And you probably don't shop at Hallmark.
That's fair. That's a fair assumption.
So, anyways, Nate said there's actually a Walmart exclusive one this year too. And if you had been looking at the comments while we were talking, Nate did confirm that was true because they're available at Hallmark. So,
Fun. But I'm back with you to say that any company who sells a Jeep branded is officially licensed.
correct.
You have to pay them their rights, you know?
correct. So we're gonna go to a little bit harder now. Points are tied up, 6
Just
and
means
6.
there's gonna be more Jeff in there.
I was going to say,
That
hey,
was
we're
like
tied
the-
to this point.
That was the introduction.
Yeah,
to
that
Jeff.
was Jeff is now going to interject his.
The phrase "stocking stuffer" was once used in a Jeep marketing pitch.
True.
false.
It's true. Okay. Jeep owners are more likely to give Jeep-related gifts than to receive them.
True.
Oh man, I feel like somebody knows me, sees me at this point.
So what's your answer?
More likely to give the Jeep related gift than receive it. True.
It's true. And you both get
So
that.
that's for at my house because I don't give many Jeep oriented gifts, but my mother-in-law gives me all the Jeep oriented gifts. So
You've definitely given your wife Jeep parts before for
well,
Christmas.
yeah, that's inside my
It
house.
still counts.
Still counts.
Jeep owners are more likely to give. Oops, I just read that one. There is a Jeep club.
So professional, folks.
Yep. There is a Jeep club that does an annual Christmas toy drive exclusively by trail ride.
Oh, that's super fun. I hope.
Say-
I'm saying true just because I
I'd say
want it to
true.
be true.
That's true.
Because that's like one of the biggest things clubs do a year is toy drive.
Or the toy drives and get together for their holiday Christmas parties. I love that. Do we know who?
I
Jeff,
had it somewhere.
Jeff,
and I don't.
Jeff, come on!
I had to make this all fit on a page so you couldn't cheat and look at it. So I left out the facts.
There was any facts to put on there.
I was gonna say it's all
There was
arbitrary.
no facts before that.
Jeep once considered naming a winter package after Santa.
Oh, I want this to be true again. I'll say true.
True.
False.
Nah.
They made a winter edition, so that's close enough.
And the Arctic edition, North Pole. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
I think they should have a Santa edition.
They should have one, but they don't.
Be fire engine red. I'm taking a moment here. It would be what would a Santa edition package?
Plaid inserts in the seats.
Oh, the red plaid inserts. I freaking love it. Leather with plaid insert.
Yep.
Black leather with plaid insert.
Yep.
It's a fire engine red. I want it to be monochromatic. What do you think?
I was thinking white hardtop.
Oh, I kind of like the Chief in the blue, but you
Yeah.
get a white hardtop.
Yep.
White wheels.
Yeah, with Jeep with the E's snowflakes.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I think that we have to be. It's got to be either a 410 or a Recon 456 package. Santa can go anywhere.
Yeah, but
Santa can go anywhere.
I'd say 410 just for making it easier.
Yeah, 'cause
But
I
you
don't-
could option the 456.
No doubt. And I think it has to come equipped with a winch.
That's fair.
I think it has to
think
come.
one
It's like
should get
your
it.
it's like your reins
I love
to
how
the reindeer.
Quickly, we went off on a tangent here.
And I think that it should be maybe it's you could have a Gladiator or Wrangler. You know, I was thinking Gladiator. It should be Gladiator, but I think you get it in both. But like,
Yeah, I
need to have
agree.
that open cargo space. And I love the snowflake idea for the
And they
E's.
should have some sort of special thing that you get with the Jeep when you order it, like a special gift.
Okay, like an
Like it's
officially
actually gift wrapped in the back.
like
though.
officially commissioned ornament.
Wow, we went full circle. So
Jeep, I know you're listening. We know you're listening, despite not giving us any credit, but we also appreciate the lack of cease and desist. So, with that said, feel free to use the Santa edition.
Yeah.
So right now, we got Neil taking the lead by 1 point, and we're going into the chaos round, meaning I don't have an actual answer to these. You guys are going to debate, and I'm going to pick the
You
answer.
didn't have answers before.
So
There was.
You were just
didn't
saying we
matter
were
before.
wrong.
they're not necessary. These are opinions rather than facts.
They're all opinions.
If it has Christmas lights on it, it's automatically cooler.
That's not fair.
That's true.
Because he's going to think it's screwed. I'm going to be Scrooge and be like, no.
But why? You got to debate this. Why?
Well, I've seen people get pulled over for lights before.
I think that makes it cooler. I don't know.
I was going to say, unfortunately, that just appeals to Jeff and my. We think that's cooler. You've doubled down on a good cause.
You're not having a good time unless you're on the side of the road with 10 cops
That's
behind
just you. Jeff and I would be in our element. We'd have a good
yeah.
time. We'd start talking.
They
Jeff,
love being in handcuffs in the back seat of the car.
we would not be fighting with our law enforcement officers.
He would be following me to the shop and ordering Jeep parts because that's literally what happened.
Just give me the point and move on.
I'm giving you a point and taking a point from Scott because of that.
Exactly. I'm
Holy
3
cow.
ahead.
A Jeep is the most believable modern replacement for Santa's sleigh.
True. This is not up for debate. That's a fact.
We just
Do you
talked
remember
about the Santa edition.
I know.
Do you remember
That's why
when
I
you
was like,
said-
we're on a tangent because I knew that was literally this question.
You said there was facts in the first one, which there was not. They were completely arbitrary and circumstantial. This is, well, statistically, it's the second most decorated. Okay, says who, Jeff?
All right.
If you have that, this is the internet all over again. We might as well just be shouting at each other in caps.
You're going to shout more.
Caps lock is on.
Here it comes. I don't know if I'm ready for your shouting. If you've never wheeled in the snow, you're missing half the Jeep experience.
Yes.
Duh.
This Jeff.
What?
These are more factual than the stuff that you started with. That's now you're asking us irrelevant, close-ended statements. It literally says debate at the end of his. There's no debate on these. Facts.
I feel sad for Jeeps that haven't been able to use their 4-wheel drive, like ones that are in Arizona and stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, then they're not rusty. So it's like this weird, battered
Back and forth.
back and forth.
Sounds like Scott's trying to make an argument for they're not actually missing.
I know. That's what I was saying. Are you
Well, they
switching
are
scenes
sad.
now? Okay.
They're totally sad, but they're
Okay.
just not rusty. So they're prolonged. They're sadder longer.
They're sadder longer.
Scott gets a bonus point for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll give him one of my points.
All right. Final round. Santa once used a...
All right, wait a second. I'm going to talk. Winter wheeling for me, and even just on road, is like modern day JK to JLJT True Tracks. I mean, that is the ultimate snow slush adventure rig as far as I'm concerned. It is so confidence inspiring, front and rear. I will take True Tracks front and rear in modern day Jeep over actual selectable lockers all day long, because of how useful it is 365. It's not as ideal off-road, but that winter wheeling
Only
piece,
time is when you hang a tire. So if you don't hang a tire, who
then you're
cares?
good.
You're good.
I know. You can't drive in the slow snow, slush, sleet, and ice with your lockers on, but when those True Tracks are going and that free spin, true spin, what the heck is they called? I'm drawing a blank. When all that kicks in, it's the cat's meow. All right, move on, Jeffrey.
All right, so we're gonna go with you're gonna love this one. Santa once used a World War II Willys MB Jeep as a backup sleigh during a reindeer strike.
Jeeps are statistically the second most decorated.
Remember when you told me this was whose line is it anyways? Here we are.
Yes. I mean, there's got to be a World War II ad somewhere with a GI.
Well, kids, back in my day, the reindeer were mad about the feed, and so
They got colds.
they refused to leave on that snowy night. But don't worry.
No, even better. They took Rudolph to AA because of his red nose. They couldn't haul the sleigh, so they had to use a Jeep.
Well, Scott wins that one.
God, poor Rudolph. I mean, it's because he was in therapy from all the bullying he had when he was a kid.
That's two.
Wow.
Play
He
reindeer
turned,
games.
he turned to the bottle. He turned to the bottle as an adult. All the unresolved childhood trauma.
All right, so then we're gonna go to
The people wouldn't let him play in their reindeer games.
Absolutely.
They made fun of him, called him names, so he turned to the bottle.
a Jeep Wrangler can legally be registered as a sleigh in at least one U.S. state.
Sure. My question is, does it have to be broken down and drugged by some sort of four-hoof
wanna
animal
know.
then?
What state requires legal registration of sleighs? A
Well,
legal
if-
registration of a sleigh would require that the state has any provision for that.
I would think it would have to be a state that expects you to, but then at the same time knows you're just not gonna.
Yeah. Do sleighs have turn signals and license plates?
I
Are
mean,
you not allowed to operate a sleigh on public roads?
I was gonna say, if you think about it, they got like the sleigh rides in the big cities and stuff like that. So there's got to be some kind of registration or provision for that.
I would
Do
say
Amish have to register their buggies?
I've seen license plates on them.
I've seen turn signals on them
Yeah, exactly.
and flashing lights
and flashing,
And flashing
lights.
lights.
and stereo systems.
Yeah, well, that too.
Well, we do have a young man who has just a banging system around us. That is absolutely accurate.
So what do you guys think?
Well, Scott already said true. I think it's true. I think that somewhere somebody did some kitschy fun.
But I'm going to do something to it. I don't think it's Alaska because those people just would not care and not register it.
I'm going for Maine.
That's fair.
I've decided it's Maine.
I'm going to be honest. I really wanted this to be true, and I researched the heck out of it to try to prove it to be true. It's not. It's false. There's not a thing for it.
Well, you know what?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yep.
You know what? It's true in my head, and that's really all the internet cares about anymore.
Like I said,
if I believe it, then
I'm okay with it being on the books, but then just ignoring the rule.
and I think it's true in some obscure little town in Maine
Yeah.
where they've got little sleigh skis on the
bet
front of the.
I bet you the carriage in New York City has to be registered.
For sure, it does.
Well, that's what I was saying. There's got to be
Yeah,
some
I'm with
form of
you.
registration.
But I'm saying this little Jeep in Maine has skis on the front and little tracks on the back,
Ooh.
and they've registered it as a sleigh.
You'll like
And,
this one.
It's now allowed on ATV trails.
Some early Jeeps came with a feature in the manual explaining how to mount snow skis to the front bumper.
False.
True.
It is actually true.
Ooh, that's so cool.
Yeah. They actually.
But of course, you are going to be able to back it up with absolutely zero knowledge of what vehicle it was or what era.
Yes. No, it is actually true. I did. I had a list of things like that specifically with all the details, but I did not.
So
forget.
there was literally a kit for you to put skis and tracks
Yes.
on your Model T and on your Model A.
So that was,
So-
you know what? And while I'm aware of that,
Very similar kit for the Jeep.
and you know what? While I'm absolutely aware of that, I went to recreational skis, not I need to stow my front tire skis while I go out and traverse this backcountry. And if I get stuck, then I put the skis on. That's what that was.
Yep.
That was part of like the Arctic edition. And so we used to, so in the CJs, there were these things called Arctic tops. And again, what I was talking about, how Jeep has a history of provisioning regional packages. Back in the day, it was more so than now, right? Now we have these packages, and the
That's
high
more.
tide might be available everywhere.
The Arctic top then was a far cry from what the regular top
Cry
is
it is
now.
now. Yeah, for sure. But they absolutely would have had the potential provisioning for skis for the front. I was thinking like recreational skis, like fishing poles will get strapped to the front.
Well, I don't like your explanation, so you're losing a point.
I was just talking about it. That's all. Dang it!
I'm here for it. Live by the sword, die by a sword.
Right? Right?
The first Jeep commercial ever aired on TV included Christmas music.
Sure. True. So I can just imagine like a little red CJ2A,
False.
and they got like the old, like 50s Santa. He just,
It's actually kind of scary looking.
took 3 shots of bourbon in the back.
It's got a red nose. It just came from AA.
He is stumbling out.
Him and childhood trauma Rudolph over here just
Absolutely.
came over.
It was false.
Yeah, winter chicken dinner. Here's the only thing I was going to say. I don't even want to tell you now. Nope, I'm shutting up. Nope, I'm not even going to share.
Stop while you're ahead.
Yep. I falleth upon my sword.
A Jeep Wrangler can safely plow more snow than Santa's elves can shovel in an hour.
Clearly, that's false because Santa's elves are magical and limitless in their provisions and ability.
I'm going to say true because the elves have Jeeps with plows on them.
Oh, you suck. You suck. He could have one of my points.
I was absolutely on your side for that. And
Right?
then he threw that out there. He gets the point.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Didn't see that coming.
Man, what?
There-
That's a paradigm breaker there.
If you put a bow on your Jeep hood, you gain +5 horsepower and holiday spirit.
You remember when you said these were not facts? This is facts, Jeffrey.
I said I started a new round.
I didn't catch that.
Facts. Wreaths, bows, and reindeer accessories plus 5 horse purrs.
Scott?
I'd rather have the red nose on the front and the antlers than the bow, but I'm sure it is true because, you guys are not Grinchy enough. So, sure.
You've literally had this stuff on your Jeep before. Just
I've had the
FYI.
red, not the bow. I've had the red nose and the antlers.
I'm almost certain.
Lost
you've-
an antler once.
Why is that not
The
surprising?
nose and the antlers aren't trail rated. Just saying.
Where did you lose an antler?
I don't know.
If he knew, it wouldn't be lost.
Exactly. I would have got out and got it.
Scott gets the point.
You just showed up. You just like showed up home and you're like, oh, it's
I just
gone.
got one antler. It's just waving now.
Was that still in the window, like the plastic piece?
No, it was gone. Straight up gone.
I blame
Doesn't
your
make any
kids.
sense.
I blame your kids.
Probably.
Jeep owners in Alaska have a holiday tradition of decorating their winches with tinsel.
What? False.
I would say getting away too much because they're
Yeah.
using them all the
You
time.
got to use it. You can't decorate it. It's got to be in use.
It's actually true.
That's bull crap, Jeff.
I agree.
You've
But
made
it's
this
true.
up once again.
Nope.
Jeff, there's just
You're going to lose 2 points. Be careful.
shiitake mushroom. You're right. Jeffrey, that's a really good fact. I'm so glad that you found it.
Losing a point for sucking up.
Shut up!
Jeep owners in Alaska have a holiday tradition of decorating.
You just read that to us.
I did. A Jeep ducking tradition statistically spikes during December.
I don't want to play with him anymore, Scott. I don't want to play his reindeer games. I'm gonna sing ukulele songs.
So the Jeep ducking tradition statistically spikes during December.
Duh. It's a gift and it's Christmas.
Okay, but like literally people are like throwing ducks in the summer because the tops are off and there's shows.
And they're also getting tossed out the side of the Jeep and is like the actual placing it on the vehicle. I bet you happens more in the winter.
The facts don't matter.
All right, Scott gets the point because he's right.
Sounds like I didn't win or lose any, so I'm gonna stay neutral.
The final question.
Switzerland.
The JL Wrangler's infotainment system has a secret Christmas mode that changes the startup animation to falling snow.
But he has a JL. And he's looking at me like, I've never played with that part
I was
before.
gonna say
So
the splash screen on the Taser is totally modifiable.
Correct.
There's a whole thing.
But he said comes with it. And that's with having a Taser. That's so circumstantial.
He's fighting with you. I
think they should, but they probably don't.
I think there is.
There is not.
I feel like
But
I'm
Taser-
like a puppy dog who's been beaten. Now I'm afraid to do anything at this point.
Taser creators, come on now,
That's a sell point.
right?
Or it should be on the Santa edition.
Correct.
Absolutely.
That should be the splash
Especially
screen.
Heard
with
the
the-
comments a while ago. Somebody said with a white fuzzy dash as part of that. Don't forget the white fuzzy dash for the Santa edition. That was Rob Daddy Jeep. We got my wife had said Arizona Jeeps just got to go up in the mountains. They do get to see snow too.
That makes me feel a little better.
Billy Joe saying Daddy Jeep is actually going to set up a winter ride. So if you haven't got to do the winter ride yet, there you go. Look for that. Mike is saying Arizona doesn't have snow, but you can off-road almost anywhere. So there are
Also
perks
true.
of that. Harold said Merry Christmas and hope that you enjoy the donuts.
We thoroughly enjoyed the donuts.
And then they were very good. And then Giaga Jeepers is saying, yes, the Amish are supposed to register their buggies.
Ah,
That tracks.
Billy Joe was guessing West Virginia, I believe, to where you could register a Jeep as a sleigh. But
I'm
again,
still, you know what? West Virginia is a good option as far as I'm concerned, too.
Yeah, she gets a bonus point because I think that's
She
accurate.
does get a bonus point.
Giaga Jeepers say it may make horsepower but kills the aerodynamics, talking about the bow on the hood.
We drive bricks.
I was going to say, what aerodynamics?
That's not helping
I
or
was going to say,
hurting.
if anything, it probably helps.
Yeah.
And then lots of antlers are falling off now because of the time of year, so you're not alone in losing an antler.
Touche.
Fair.
All right,
All right.
so the winner was Scott, which means Neil gets to read the Matt
I've
Gaetz
been
story.
dethroned. What was the points? I want to know what the points were. Not that they matter.
It was 16 to 10.
Bull crap it was.
Oh, wait, you had 11. I'm sorry. 16 to 11.
Still bull crap.
So anyways, Scott, you're going to pick the words based on the descriptors that I give you, and then Neil will have to read the story. I need a person's name.
Jeff.
Okay. I need a noun.
A noun?
Mm-hmm.
Anne.
What?
That is not a noun.
I need a noun. Person, place, or
Maybe
thing.
you should have understood the assignment better, Jeffrey, when you were asking Scott to get involved in this.
But you're gonna read the story more animated, so this will be entertaining too.
I think maybe you need to not use like noun and verb and adjective.
Person,
and
place, or thing,
There
Scott.
you go.
Person, place, or thing? Tree.
Tree. I need a Christmas song title.
12 Pains of Christmas.
Okay. A Jeep part.
G part.
A bolt.
Anyways,
A bolt.
fine,
He literally
It's-
produced
it's gonna
a bolt. Of all of the cool things
need an adjective.
that he could have said.
Adjective. I didn't know what a noun
What?
was.
He doesn't know what a noun is. He's really good with nuts and bolts.
a descriptor.
Then go further. Give him more than that.
Yeah.
That's plenty.
A descriptor.
Descriptor describes a noun.
Descripture. Descripture is what was read on Sunday morning. Descripture. The pastor read descripture.
So color red. That work?
Yes.
Okay.
Substance.
Gear oil.
Of course.
Food.
Cheeseburger. Neil's saying, of course he said that.
Yep.
Another food.
This is so incredible.
French fries.
So incredibly predictable. He's really, really good with Jeeps, folks.
Time of day.
Evening.
Mythical creature.
Mothman.
Wow. Okay. Object.
Amethyst.
Okay.
Scott,
Just because he
this
said I
is
was
just like an
predictable.
insight into Scott's brain at this point.
A Jeep function.
Driving to the mall.
So at this point, this is more actually a secret personality test, but
Yeah, I was going to say.
silly place name.
Silly place name.
Yeah.
Like,
Silly name for a place.
oh. A thing.
A thing.
That's a silly name for a place.
Okay.
Remember how you were talking about a personality test?
Yeah, I need another adjective, descriptor.
Fuzzy.
Okay.
I like Billy Joe's broken.
Plural noun. Person, place, or thing, but plural.
Trees. So Scott's brain is working.
Jeeps.
Yep. Should we just fill these in for him at this
I
point?
was going to say.
Another
Why is
object.
it so long, Jeff?
Another object. Let's go.
Citrine.
What?
What the heck is he even talking about?
All right, Neil, you're going to help with some of these. Exclamation.
Oh my!
Abstract noun or emotion.
Or emotion?
Yeah, an abstract noun is a type
Sad.
of emotion. Sure, that works.
Oh my god.
That actually fits for Scott. You'll understand.
Yep.
A famous person.
Dick Van Dyke
Ooh, good choice.
See, he just had his birthday. not
turned
that
100 years old.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
And he's healthier than us.
Yep. Happy birthday, Dick.
Christmas song.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I thought that got canceled.
No, it never actually got canceled. just a whole bunch of people got riled up on the internet.
Neil's done lots of research.
Musical
on this.
instrument.
Yeah.
Ukulele.
Ukulele.
Okay.
What? No, Jeff. No.
Noise.
You should have started this at the beginning of the program.
two pages.
If there's 2 pages.
Noise.
Yelling.
Another emotion.
Anger.
Job title.
Technician.
Button or knob.
Button.
I need a description of a button or knob. Like what name?
Windshield wiper knob.
There you go.
Oh, it was like I thought it was a.
You didn't understand the assignment.
Yeah, I didn't understand the assignment.
Place.
The lake.
I was gonna make it like North Pole. I wanted to do Conneaut, Ohio. I don't want to do SFJ 4x4. I was.
Adjective.
Cold.
Oh, look! All of a sudden, now he's on fire. He's ready
Right?
to go.
Plural noun.
Really cold.
No, plural noun.
Person, place, or thing. More than one of.
Women.
Okay. Large creature.
Alligator.
Oh, okay.
It's not that big. But okay.
Oh, you want crocodile? What do you
Holiday
want?
food.
What?
Holiday food.
Fruitcake.
Something's a fruitcake.
Another food.
Meatloaf.
Insult.
Bleep Jeff.
DJ.
Plural noun. Last couple here.
Why so many plural nouns?
So many things.
Waters.
Waters. Abstract noun.
I would have never gotten through this.
Happy.
Okay. Tool.
Air hammer.
Adjective.
Broken.
Yeah, thank you. There we go. We needed to use that.
Noun.
SFJ 4x4.
And verb.
Drives.
He's like at the end of the second page at this point. Like, how is
the
this
story.
Do we have enough time for this?
Yeah.
'Twas the night before Jeepmas, and all across the backwoods trail, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Then suddenly Jeff comes riding a tree sideways through a snowdrift while humming 12 Pains of Christmas off key.
I feel like that actually could happen.
That's true.
My Jeep's bolts rattled like a red sleigh bell every time I hit a patch of gear oil.
I think that works perfect.
That hurts. that hurts. And the cabin smelled strongly of cheeseburger mixed with French fries, which was confusing because I hadn't eaten since evening.
Sounds great.
Suddenly, a majestic Mothman burst from the tree line, waving an amethyst and screaming, "Engaged, you're driving to mall or you'll never make it up a thing." This might as well be that Scott wrote it.
It was working great till all of that.
Jeep function driving to mall. There was that was not correct. Just so we're all on the same page.
But I was like, whatever, we're running with it.
I floored the gas, but my fuzzy tire spun uselessly, kicking up a cloud of sparkling Jeeps that drifted through the air like festive disappointment. Thinking fast, I grabbed my emergency Citroen? Citroen?
I don't know.
Yelled a dramatic, "Oh my!" and attempted to summon the ancient Jeep spirit of sad. While the Mothman from earlier judged me silently.
That's all seems fair to me.
But just then, Christmas Miracle number 1, the radio crackled with a soothing voice of Dick Van Dyke singing a shocking remix of Baby It's Cold Outside, backed by a ukulele solo that absolutely nobody asked for. Encouraged, my Jeep suddenly lurched forward, powered entirely by the sound of distant yelling, the lingering regret of anger, and the half-frozen technician clinging to the roof yelling, "Hit the wiper knob," before we all ended up in the lake.
That works pretty good.
Or before we all end up in the lake. We barreled uphill until miracle number 2 struck. A glowing cold light appeared above the trail, revealing magical women decorating the trees like Jeep-approved ornaments.
That's what Neil brought to the table.
But just as victory seemed near, the women are going to ward off the Mothman. This is actually not inappropriate for us to be collaborating on. But just as victory seemed near, the trail was blocked by an alligator wearing a tiny Santa hat and holding a handwritten sign that said, "No trespassing without offering fruitcake." So naturally, I reached into the glove box, pulled out some stale meatloaf, tossed it toward the creature, and yelled, "Take it, you DJ!" DJ, just so folks at home can be in on the inside joke, is sometimes something that gets yelled at the top of our lungs in the shop when things don't exactly go right. And Jeff may or may not have had a hand in it. And that, dear listeners, was Christmas Miracle number 3. The creature accepted the snack, tipped its hat politely, and let us pass into the snowy unknown. Which is how I finally discovered the true meaning of Jeepmas. If your rig is full of waters, your heart is full of happy, and your toolbox full of air hammers. There's no trail too wild, no creature too weird, and no holiday adventure too chaotic to conquer. From all of us here at SFJ 4x4, we hope your holidays are broken. Your SFJ 4x4 never gets stuck. And you always remember to drivers, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Jeff, that was a train wreck.
You think that was a train wreck? Wait till the song.
Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Ukulele instructional number 1. That would sound like the exact same note. If this is one of your first times joining us, I it shouldn't be. Just so you know, you should have gone back and listened to some other podcast. But
This was not the episode.
this is not the episode
for your introduction to us.
your introduction to us.
What I wonder if people can actually hear.
Oh, so loud.
A little loud for you guys.
Little loud.
That's still loud.
Do I have? Oh, here we go. Why is there so many Folks, if you've been following along, this is going to be your whole shooting match. If you care to hear about our personal lives, we will give you the most abbreviated version possible following the outro credits. That way we can get to the final Jeeps that our intention is to turn out this year. And, that way you've already spent so much time with us. We don't want to keep you any longer.
Go ahead.
Jeff, when I've got my uke.
Okay, start it off.
On the first day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me a duck perched on a 40-year-old Jeep. On the second day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 2 toe straps.
Purple.
And a duck perched on my new Jeep. Folks, if you didn't know, we've already sang this too many times, and there are pictures available for you to engage in if you are listening in your ear holes and you'd like to see Scott try and work the paper trail here.
Yeah. We have a 08 JK.
Right,
two-door
we absolutely. It's an 07, 08 JK
with
base
a
model
giant duck.
with a duck, almost the size of the Jeep on top of it.
Yes.
And all these pictures were provided compliments of Davey the Savage.
Yeah, we're so lucky. And Jeff wrote the lyrics again.
So blessed.
So blessed. On the third day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 3 skid plates,
Belly pants.
2 toe straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Old as hell JK.
The skid plates are TJ belly pants.
Yeah, it's terrible.
On the 4th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 4 Resi shocks,
Thank God they're foxes now.
3 skid plates,
Belly pants.
2 toe straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Why did we buy a 2-door JK?
On the 5th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 5 beadlock rings.
But they were from Etsy, so they're for my side-by-side.
4 Resi shocks, 3
Boxes.
skid plates, 2
Belly
toe
pants.
straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Why did we buy the old Jeep?
On the 6th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 6 lights a glowing,
Got a ticket for those.
but they look so cool. 5 beadlock rings.
From Amazon.
4 Resi shocks,
Boxes.
3 skid plates,
Belly pants.
2 toe straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Why is it rusted out?
On the 7th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 7 slots of fame,
We got a cease and desist from Maryland State for that one.
6 lights a glowing, 5
Ticket.
beadlock rings,
From Amazon.
4 Resi shocks,
Thank God they're
3
foxes.
skid plates,
Belly pants.
2 toe straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
It's broken.
On the 8th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 8 hours of wheeling, 7
Why is that a
slots of
JK
fame,
too?
6 lights a glowing, 5 beadlock rings. God, come on, keep up now. 4 Resi shocks,
Boxes.
3 skid plates,
Belly
2
pants.
toe straps,
Purple.
and a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Feel sorry for you. This is a 2-door JK.
This is this is all new from here, folks.
Yeah. Here it goes.
On the 9th day of Jeep, Miss My True Love gave to me 9 model choices,
Why are they so expensive?
8 hours of wheeling,
Why is it a JK again?
7 slots of fame,
Cease and desist.
6 lights a glowing,
Got a ticket.
5 beadlock rings,
Why are they from Temu?
4 Resi shocks.
Boxes.
They're held up in customs at the moment. Been there for 3 months, thanks to the tariffs. 3
Belly
skid
pants.
plates, 2 toe straps, and a duck perched on my new
It's
Jeep.
now broken.
On the 10th day of Jeep,
Hold on,
Miss
Ian.
Mike. Come on, Scott. My true love gave to me 10 Jeepers winching.
Hey, look, Jeep.
This is a great picture.
Jeff's broken.
Jeff's broken. He's so serious. As a full picture of Jeff in the most serious face.
Davey,
Pulling winch line.
Davey's fired.
9 model choices.
Why are they so expensive?
8 hours of wheeling.
Why is it a JK again?
7 slots of fame.
Cease and desist.
With Marilyn Monroe. 6 lights a glowing.
Got a ticket
5 beadlock rings.
from Temu.
4 Resi shocks.
Boxes.
3 TJ belly pans. 2
pan.
toe straps.
Purple.
And a duck perched on my new Jeep. On the 11th day of Christmas, no, Jeepmas, my true love gave to me 11 decal Hurstpurs. It's the back of Jeff's Jeep.
Davey added decals to it to make sure there was
It's
11.
the back of Jeff's Jeep. There's a brown sticker
I know.
and a dinosaur.
I can't believe he put the Browns picture on
You
there.
put the Browns logo on the back of your Jeep.
I didn't see that. He snuck that in on me. That dirty dog.
10 Jeepers winching. 9 model choices.
Why are they so expensive?
8 hours of wheeling.
Why is it a JK?
7 slots of fame.
Cease and desist.
6 lights a glowing. 5 beadlock rings.
Got a ticket and also my order from
4
Temu.
Resi shocks.
Boxes.
3 skid plates. 2 toe
This
straps.
is so bad.
And a duck perched on my new Jeep.
Gives up.
This is it, folks, if you've been counting along. Scott, are you ready?
Yeah. This is the most Inspired.
This is the worst 12th day. Just so
yeah, it's
everyone's on the
terrible.
same page.
Yep.
On the 12th day of Jeep, Miss my true love gave to me 12 rubber duckies,
Why?
11 decal Hurstpurs, 10 Jeepers winching, 9 model choices,
So expensive.
8 hours of wheeling, 7
Why is it
slots of
JK?
fame, 6 lights of glowing, 5 beadlock rings,
Amazon from Temu.
4 Resi shocks,
Boxes.
3 skid plates,
Belly
2
pans.
toe straps,
Oh, purple.
and a dog perched on
My
my
old rusty Jeep.
Jeep.
Wow.
Well, folks, that was year 3 or 4 of that one, and it was the most unhinged yet.
Next year should be the 12 pains of Jeepness.
What was that? I don't know.
That would be interesting.
Until next time, Jeep family, very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Jeep on.
Jeep on.
Jeep on.
I should also say Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice,
It's called Happy Holidays.
festive pole.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Whatever you celebrate, I authentically don't care. I hope you enjoy the time over the next couple weeks. So there's that. I didn't shut our JL off, and I ran all over the country this weekend. My beadlock wheels are leaking down air like crazy. Valve stems. Greg suggested that I just take the shortcut. I was like, and just change the valve stems, which probably make too much sense. I haven't. I just air them up now, basically twice a day. Because when I run down the highway at 70 miles per hour, the air thins out, gets hot, and leaks out faster. So I really need to change to my winter tires, take the beadlocks off, and maybe redo them. Otherwise, I had a lovely family vacation for a single day of like 8 hours where I just raced down to Pittsburgh, did my Christmas vacation, and came back. From there, I went and battled the crowds at Erie because, of course, life, and I was not done Christmas shopping, so I needed to do some of that. There was my weekend in a nutshell. And I was here at the shop.
Mine was basically finalizing that train wreck of a game, and then also watching a lot of football. I watched a lot of football this weekend, and December football is always crazy.
Always
A lot of good games.
super jelly.
so-
I'm happy for you. That
Yeah,
you had
I
that
know.
time.
It was good. I'm not a Browns fan, despite the fake decal on the back of my Jeep. I actually
I
feel
saw
like
it
need
on
to
the
go-
internet, and folks, I think we're going to make sure that that's posted for all of you to
I
see.
feel like I need to go out and make sure it's not actually on my Jeep at this
Oh
point.
my god, that would be so epic.
No, it wouldn't. I don't know. That was pretty much it. Getting ready for Christmas, obviously, and Kristen was designing gifts for everybody with the
Yeah,
laser
and you know
stuff.
what? We didn't mention the gifts from her, and thank you so much for that. We should have said that before, and I didn't.
That's okay.
So my weekend was, well, more than the weekend, but I got a frame for the Model T. I put the body on that, started mocking up all the pieces because before this, it was in a million different pieces and all over my garage. So I made it look like a car. And yesterday, I tried to fit the doors and found the driver's door overhung the body by 2 inches versus the other side. So I had to figure that out. But I did get the wedge in there by the end of the night. But definitely understand why everybody was like, maybe you should make it look like a car before you start changing stuff. So
Figure that out. And, folks, if you want to follow along with our personal socials, we do welcome you to our Facebook page and Insta pages. We can be friends, and you can see, me post about our kids, and Scott his metal work, and Jeffrey his nonprofit when he does do that satisfactorily. I don't think that's a word.
It's just because I suck at social media.
Yeah, but you're welcome to, and we encourage that process. And Scott, does authentically love the metalwork and practicing his craft. And I like to just build things, so you'll see stuff on our homestead and whatnot. But what I asked you before we went on air, kind of what your motivation for doing this particular project. Many of us watched you work on the 36 and kind of get that out to the road. It's always important to note Scott doesn't care about paint, kind of never has.
it's too expensive.
And, we understand that a lot of people like pretty paint jobs. As a business, we can professionally understand that, but that's kind of where you oftentimes take your projects up to that paint process. And then we have worked with other subcontractors and whatnot, but you have now since started another metal project, which is the Model T.
Yep.
And briefly before we truly sign off, can you share with us what that intention is? Because we've heard the different, Amy's truck and Snowflake the Jeep and your 68, and we know you have this line of projects, much like myself, that don't get enough attention.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 2-part thing. First thing, I'll answer that question. So my dad, we used to bench race and talk about cars we'd like to build all the time. And the last project he did was a 41 Plymouth pickup truck that was a combination of his ideas and mine of neat things. And sometime while he was working on the Plymouth, he got this. It's like, hey, it would be really cool to build this like little nasty coupe, like a hot motor, no fenders, back to the roots of hot rodding. And it was honestly not anything I expected out of my dad, because he was more of a get 23 miles a gallon, be able to drive it.
It's a very practical individual.
Yeah, not have breakdowns, that kind of stuff. Which the 36 is kind of the really breaking the bread of that, of going traditional and having carburetors and all that kind of stuff, and proving you can drive it and use it and be reliable with it. But that wasn't his track. So I've always liked the 26, 27 Model T coupes, and I was able to get this one at a bargain, which if you look at my Insta, you'll see why, because the doors look like they got ran over by
A reindeer?
a reindeer. So I literally have $100 in this body at this moment, to give you an idea. So that's why I'm needs a lot of love. It needs a lot of metal work. That's what started that process. But I'm trying to push it into looking like a car so that it can be that nasty little coupe that my dad didn't get to build. And my intentions of this is right now just to make it a roller that looks like a car that I can step back and kind of look at for a while after this winter of working on the body. So I wanted the body to hold together. I want the doors to operate, and I want it to be on some sort of rolling stock by the end of the season. And then I'm going to pull my wife's truck's cab off and start metalwork on that. The reason I did not do that this winter is because we did not get the building done enough where I could put her chassis inside of it to protect it from the elements. And I do not want the motor out in the elements without the sheet metal protecting it.
Very cool.
With that said, heartfelt sympathy for its holidays are not all joyous for everyone. People have lost loved ones close around. Want to kind of do a PSA of that. My mom's anniversary of passing was Sunday, so I understand those people that are out there that maybe your holidays are a little bit harder on you than most. Just see you, hear you, do the best you can. So, Merry Christmas.
Love it, folks. Until the new year, Jeep on.
Jeep on.
Jeep on.